What's up, everybody? I'll be right in there in just a second. Hope everybody's having a good day today. Hey, how's it going? I'll be right there in just a second. Appreciate you for stopping in. Hope y'all are having a good day today. I know I am. It's the weekend. We're off. Oh, man. Hope y'all having a good day today. We are trying to get some stuff situated for tomorrow's fishing trip. We are going to go fishing with my buddy Z on the Oclotney River. Hope everybody's doing okay today. We got some new baits we're gonna unbox and get rigged up. I really like this one. Man, I haven't seen any by this company in a while. I've got this topwater frog right here. It's a popper. Got that spit in action. That's probably gonna be the one I try tomorrow. We're gonna go with a little bit of a frog theme tomorrow, if you know what I mean. And then, of course, I'm thinking about the old swim bait. I gotta fix his tail though. I let him lay down stupid. Now his tail's a little bent. But yeah, that's a bad dude right there. I think that right there is gonna do good tomorrow. And then of course we are going to try the black buzz bait first thing in the morning. Supposed to be a nice day tomorrow, so we're gonna see. There we go. Now y'all can kind of see what I got going on. Can y'all see what I got going on here? Man, I bought this thing a while back. I haven't even used it not one freaking time. Not one time. It's supposed to be kind of like a frog, but it's like a water bug popper thing. I might should try this on the river tomorrow. The river we're going to tomorrow has a lot, really, really, really dark water. So, y'all hear that? Thunder's getting it. Appreciate you for tuning in, man. If you would, double tap that screen. This is one of my custom baits by my father-in-law. This one don't need to be in here. This is salt water. So is this. We need to get these back in our saltwater box. And here's the other buzz bait that I'm gonna try tomorrow. This one's more white. It's got that sexy shad skirt on it. You guys see them colors? Yeah, that's that sexy shad right there. So these will be the two buzz baits we try tomorrow. One black with red eye, one off white with a sexy shad skirt. God, that's a tongue twister. What y'all think about this water bug right here? Hey, Grizzly Warrior, what y'all think about this thing? I bought this and never used it. I guess it's supposed to be like a water bug. Kind of ugly to me, but we might try it tomorrow. And then, of course, the good old Rapala twitch bait, stick bait, whatever you want to call it. Now, this guy right here, I think every kid, every man in this world has fished with this bait. Y'all comment and tell me if y'all fish with this bait. The good old Rapala. Got the black back, silver bottom. Yeah, this thing's ugly, ain't it? But I mean, a bass will eat that. A bass will eat that. You know how it is when you fish a lot, shit gets everywhere. That's kind of where I'm at. Y'all check out this mess I got going on here. Huh? Look at all these baits right here. That's one hell of a mess we got to get cleaned up. You know what I mean? And I had a little aha. And there's a lot of big old brim on that river. So we are going to go with, blurred out on me. We're going to go with the crawfish lure. Little bitty guy right there. Look here. That thing right there will do some damage. And we're going to put that on our little ultralight reel. Batty Liz Madison. Yeah, that's exactly what it looks like, man. You're going bass fishing tomorrow too? Heck yeah, buddy. Hey, Gray Wolf, what's going on, buddy? We are getting cleaned up and re-rigged, and I'm gonna put all my bass stuff back in this bag. And like I said, I'm gonna rig a couple lures up. We got some cool old school. Y'all seen one of them in a while? Who knows what that is? Huh? Who knows what that is? I can't wait to open this guy right here tomorrow. And this guy right here. Can't wait. All right, let's see here. And we got us some new treble hooks because this guy right here, his treble hooks are a little bit rusty. They're sharp, and also look how big they are. I'm gonna downsize those hooks just a little bit because I just feel like they're way too big. And then I got a problem right here. I broke a hook off on that guy. We had a bass hit it one day, and I lost him. He broke that thing right off. But we do have a brand new one in the pack for the just in case. Down here in Florida, this is like the backup lure. If the fish are not biting, if you can't figure out the color, you go with one of these bad boys right here, made by Rapala, the Rapala original. Can't remember, F13, sorry. That's the original floating. This lure in silver, sometimes gold, will catch you a fish anywhere. And I mean anywhere, just about a mud puddle. Let's see which rod. And I don't know about y'all, but I gotta clean out my soft plastics. I think I have an addiction. I think I have an addiction to zoom. Zoom, 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 zoom. All zoom. Like I literally have an addiction to Zoom Plastics, man. I should see if they'll sponsor me. I mean, it's just zoom, more zoom, more zoom. And look, if you can believe it, more zoom. Like, oh, a big bite bait's in there. It's a big bite bait. Big bite baits are good too. I don't know if y'all use them, but I really like these baits right here. But yeah, as you can tell, I'm a Zoom fan. Zoom is my favorite. Hope everybody's having a really good day today. I appreciate y'all for stopping in. Um, hey man, y'all double tap that screen. Grizzly, I hope you catch some bass tomorrow, buddy. I hope I catch a big one. Check this guy out. He's got that double spinner. That's an old lure there. I think this is a Kevin Van Dam spinner bait right here, if I'm not mistaken. Let me put them bifocals on. Nope, I'm mistaken. That's the Booyah. That one is a Booyah. I have one similar to this. It's a Kevin Van Dam. Got us some new skirts right there. These are the Boss Outdoors. I've never bought these before. It's a 5-pack. Competition grade. It says banded skirts for most of your spinner baits and stuff like that. And I mean, there's all kind of stuff you can use these for. They got Gary Klein on the back of there with some big old bass. All right. Can't remember. Do I have one just for buzz baits? Appreciate everybody for tuning in. That's a good one right there too. That's the Terminator. I really like that one. You can you can see the face on it. It's really got some good graphics on it. That's a good one right there. Caught some nice fish off of that guy. I think in the morning we'll start out with the black one. The black one seems like the best one to start out with. And then probably try the jitterbug. Yeah, that seems like the smartest one. Bunch of twitch baits. Appreciate all y'all for tuning in, man. I'm just kind of getting cleaned up real quick. Getting some of this stuff situated. I've kind of got plugs and different things stretched everywhere. Like, for example, look at that. What a mess, right? Just got plugs just crammed in there. Get all my frogs back in the frog box. I got a bunch of frogs, I know that. I think I have a frog addiction. You ever seen one like that? It's like a topwater frog, but that's a tadpole. That's like when they get in that morph stage between the frog and the baby tadpole. This one's a killer one. And then check this dude out. Looks like a perch, sunfish, brim, whatever, bluegill, but it's a topwater. Sits like that in the water, just like a frog. Does the walk the dog action. I have not caught one on this yet, but I'm excited to. I'm excited to. I need me one to just lay into that thing one time. That goes in the broom box. There's another cool spinner bait. We got that one with the sexy shad skirt on it too. That don't belong in this box. That goes in a different box. What a freaking mess. Whopper plopper. Who don't like a whopper plopper? Man, these son bitches is tangled up. But see, this is what I'm saying. That's why I'm sitting here today going through this stuff. But see, check this. Here's another original floating. It's a little bit smaller. Not a lot. Just a little bit smaller than the other one. This one right here does really good too. And then, of course, the old rebel popper. That dude right there, tear him up. All right, we got any more frogs in here? It goes in the broom box. And of course, the head-on saltwater. I don't know why it's in there. Appreciate all y'all for stopping in, man. Y'all double tap that screen, drop a like on there for me. Get that wacky rig. I like doing my wacky rigs on the spring-loaded hook like that. It's got a little spring on it down here in Florida because we got a shit ton of vegetation and weeds. Can't really do an open hook wacky rig. I mean, you can, don't get me wrong, but in a lot of these little ponds, just don't work. Huh? We got our frog box back right, boy. Y'all think I got a frog addiction? Huh? Got some frogs in there. Swamp frog, copper frog, perch frog, Sprouse frogs. We got them all. We got every color you can think about. Y'all seen this one on the video. This is those little H2O. I don't know if y'all have tried any of these. This one's an H2O frog. This one right here gets some really good bites. You see the color on it. It's got a really nice color. It's got a little dot. Everybody seems to do the dot because it resembles the perch and the bluegills and all. Yeah, check that dude out. The only thing I don't like about it is it fills up with water kind of fast. But other than that, it does really good. All right, so the frog box is back together now. I should probably do my twitch baits and my swim baits. Oh, that's the old Bill Dance right there. That's an old Bill Dance popper. I want to. I'd like to put some different hooks on this guy. I mean, this popper right here has caught me some fish. And I haven't fished with it in a long time. Kind of weird how you catch a bunch of fish with something and then you don't use it. And then, of course, the old chatter bait. I know everybody likes using these bad boys. I got this one equipped with some kind of crawl bait, crawl creature thing. It's kind of got some tassels. That one right there is pretty nice. Once again, I haven't caught nothing off this guy. I should probably try it more. And this right here is a saltwater lure. I don't know how that got in there. All right, let's start a pile of soft plastic stuff. Boom, boom, boom. Whoop, this needs to go with the chatter bait. It's an extra blade, different color. And I like these hooks right here. The Laser Sharp Pro Series. These are a 3/0 wide gap. It's either that or I go to that Gamakatsu wide gap. Oh wow, we got a mess. Ooh, we got a lot of worm hooks though. Oh, this is an actual worm hook. These wide gaps are all for frogs, lizards. And of course, you got to have your bobber stoppers, right? Got to keep those bobber stoppers on deck. Ah, don't you mess with that pork chop. Where'd it go? There it is. $5,418.22. I tell you what, if you can go up with a 418.22, I'll loan you the 5,000 against this. Sorry, y'all getting a little behind the scenes footage there of getting a little extra footage of the footage that's going on, if you know what I'm saying. Pork chop, what are you doing? You got some trash? I'll be right back with you guys in just a second. I'm dealing with this dog real quick. I'll be right back, guys. Appreciate everybody for stopping in. I'll be right back. I'm kind of over here doing some things you guys can't see. I'll be right back real quick. All right, I'm back. Hey man, some of you guys comment where you from. I'm in Tallahassee, Florida. Tell me where you from, what's your name. Hey Gray Wolf, would you like to be a moderator? Grizzly, you want to be a moderator? You two guys are always in here. I got you two guys down as some moderators now. If that's okay with y'all. I notice y'all are in here a lot. This is one of the rigs I'm gonna be using tomorrow. I seen Crappy Man using this exact same reel earlier when he was fishing. This is that Berkeley Shock. Um, it was made specifically for braided line. This guy right here is a hoss. We're gonna use him tomorrow. I think this is the one I'm fixing to put my swim bait on. Yeah, it's still got a good leader on it. Yeah, I believe we're gonna make this one the swim bait rig. I hope everybody's having a really good day today. All right, so yeah, I think we're gonna go with this big old swim bait on this guy to start out the day. How's everybody doing in there, man? Everybody, if you would, double tap that screen while you're in here. It sure helps out a lot. Helps a guy out a lot, you know. If you like good fishing content and talking crap about fishing stuff, feel free to subscribe. I don't fish with a swim bait as much as I should, so that's why I'm trying to make sure I tie this guy on tomorrow for tomorrow because dark water, catfish in there, there's bass in there, there's all kind of stuff in there. I'm gonna be trying for bass and a big old brown. Oh yeah, there we go. Oh yeah, that right there should do some good tomorrow. All right, there's one rigged up right there. I think that's gonna be a killer combo tomorrow. I do believe that's gonna be a killer combo tomorrow. This one right here, it's not a lot of line on this one. It's got a good leader though. Yeah, we're gonna use this one. I think on this one we'll go with the. Let's see what we want on this one. We're gonna do top water on that one. Which one? The Rapala or the Bill Dance popper lure? Which one? Somebody answer. Top, bottom. This one's the Rapala. This one's the Bill Dance. Somebody tell me which one. Rapala or Bill Dance? Anybody want to communicate? Come on. Rapala on this rig or the Bill Dance popper? This is an old school Bill Dance popper too, right here. Haven't fished with it in a while. It's got some nice graphics on it. You can actually see the marks on the bottom of it where the bass have just been tearing that thing up. You know what? I just talked myself into it. How about that? We're going with the popper. We're also going to be doing a live in the morning when we go out fishing with Z. We're going to do a live. Plus, get a little GoPro footage, you know. And I like to just put mine through, twist it a few times. Yes, Chet. Thank you, man. Hey, man, how you doing? You think like me, man. Check out that Bill Dance popper. Yeah, that Bill Dance popper looks good, man. Thank you so much for that, Chet. Am I saying that right? Chet Bennett. Where are you from, buddy? Hold on a minute. There we go. Oh yeah, man. And I don't know if y'all knew this, but some good old WD 40 and a good rag. It's amazing what it'll do to a lure. Like it's literally amazing how good it'll shine one up. And they say WD 40 is a fish attractant. Old school. That's like an old superstition thing I've heard. And you can Google it because I Googled it once. But just so everybody knows, I like to use this right here. I've got different colors: blue, yellow, orange, and red. They're all garlic. Oh, you're in GA. Hey, buddy, I'm in Florida. I got some people in Georgia. Some of my wife's family's in Georgia. I love Georgia. Wild Adventures is awesome. Going to the concerts up there, it's awesome. Man, look what that WD 40 did to that thing. Look at that thing shine now. Y'all see that? Still got its little tassels right there. That's the only reason I'm not changing these hooks. They're still sharp, but if I change, I gotta get me some with a tassel. I got one I could put on the front, and we're gonna do that in a little bit once we get rigged up. All right. Now we got that bad boy. Let's see what this one is. I can't read the back anymore. Medium heavy. I think this is a 6.5 rod, but this is that laser MG speed stick. It was a combo. It was the Lose bait caster. I really like the Lose. Um, and I don't know if anybody else does this, but also WD 40 and a microfiber, just a very light spray and then rub around. Sometimes you can even just spray it right on the rag, which is probably what I'm going to do for this certain time. But you can take and rub this joker down. And I like to also do this because WD 40 is a water repellent. It just helps all the way around with water. So, plus, it just makes your reels nice and clean, you know? This is another really good combo. Most all of my bait casters are Lose. That one's a Lose. This one I have on here, this is another Speed Spool Lose. This is the classic. This is the classic. My friend Z, the one I'm going with fishing tomorrow, actually gave me this classic, and that's what I went and bought this rod for. Was for this classic. Um, like I said, Crappy Man, y'all have seen him on here. He was fishing today this morning. He had one of these. We were talking about it. That's a good rod. It's a Berkeley um, shock. Let's see what it says. Lightning rod. Yep, I knew it. Lightning rod. I like the clear, the somewhat clear. Like if you look right there, the bezel part that holds the bait caster's clear. The little button on the end has some clear. Yeah, this is one of my favorite heavy duty rigs. Swim bait, frog, anything like that. All right, we gotta start leaning them bad boys up in my done spot. Hey, I appreciate all y'all for coming in. If everybody will double tap that screen, smash that subscribe button, that'll sure help out. But yeah, I don't know if any of y'all, I don't know if anybody else uses these, but these are the little dip and goes. God, man, they smell like garlic so bad. This one is the dip and glow right here. I don't know. They're all kind of dip and glow. This one's the orange. It's got garlic and stuff on it. What I like to do is whatever lure you're using, just put a little bit right on the tail end of it down there on the back. You can use it to color. Like, see how this one doesn't have any white on, or red or anything? You can take and color a little red spot right there. And then as it's swimming through the water, they don't pick up on your scent. Because fishing is just like hunting. You know what I mean? Hunters take and put spray and all, they spend all this money to hide their scent. Well, when you're fishing, if you don't do the same thing, you know what I mean? If you don't put something on there when you grab that bait and you're sitting there tying that bait on that line, your smell is all over that bait. It's all over that bait. What you want to do is you want to hide your smell with something. It can be a spray, the dip and glow sticks, and it don't have to be a lot of it. Just a very little dab of it on there. Chet, I sure appreciate you commenting, man, and and engaging with me. Uh, I got to take a small break for just a second. I'm not going nowhere. I want to get some ice and get some more tea. If y'all want to talk and meet each other on here, Chet, if you don't know Gray Wolf and Grizzly Warrior, you should go on there, check them out, look them up, subscribe to their channel. Um, Kind of helps us all out. And when I get back, we're going to be rigging up these two brand new baits right here onto we're going to rig up these two brand new baits right here on these other rods, and that's what we're going to fish with tomorrow. And then I got one soft plastic rod, but I'll tell you guys about that in a minute. I'll be right back. Thank you, Karen. Thank you, Karen. I guess that bad boy hit went off. But yeah, check out this ugly guy. This is what we're going to be fishing with tomorrow. It's a water bug. Tomorrow we will be on the Oclotney River with a good friend of mine named Z. I hope I catch a big old fish on this thing. Miss Karen, can you hear me good now? Never fished with this bait ever. It's been in my tackle box for I don't know how long. Watch me put this on tomorrow, and it be heaven sent that I didn't use it until tomorrow. And then I'm guessing we should do like a frog bait and we should trim these a little bit. Give it a haircut. Like that. And there we go. That's an ugly little hammer knocker. I'll give it that. This sucker's ugly. This all get out. All right, there we go. We got the creature bait on the American Hero. Hopefully, it'll be the hero tomorrow. Catch me a big one. Man, that is a funky looking lure. They call it the Buzz Plug. It's only got 2 hooks on it. Check that out. It's only got 2 hooks on it. Look at that thing. That's got to be hands down the weirdest lure that I've ever seen. But we are trying this tomorrow. You know what I didn't do? That'll be all right. All right, my other rod and reel combo for tomorrow, another lose reel. Even my open face spinning reel is a lose reel. I love lose reel. I just love them. Lose to me. I guess my mic had went off again. I have to check on that mic. Can you hear me okay, Miss Karen? All right, we fixed that mic again. Having mic problems. Me too, Miss Karen. Me too. I hope I catch a lot of fish tomorrow too. All right, so that's that, and that. All right. Zepco, get down. I don't need your help. Can you guys hear me okay? For big yellow jack? Yeah, I like using gulp shrimp. Gulp shrimp. You can buy them at any Walmart, most any bait store. That's what I like to get. Yeah, I had to unhook my microphones because, oh, hey, Zepco. How you doing, Zepco? How you doing? This is my cat, Zebco. Yeah, and if you can tell, I love to fish because even my cat's named it. Hey, get off my microphone. Get off my phone. Thank you for coming and seeing, Daddy. Yeah, my cat's name Zebco, and the other cat, his name Shimano. After fishing gear, if you know what I mean. Thank you. Her name is Zebco. 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 What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? You want to hate everybody? You want to hate everybody? Yeah. All right, yeah. Good girl. Man, I really wish I would have put a buzz bait on one of those dudes. We'll wait. Put him up. All right. That was one more little box right here. Hey, these are mainly rattle traps. This lure, and this lure. These are all balsa wood. These are actually antique lures. I need to take these out of here. Look at how they used to do lures back in the day. Look how close his eyes are on the front. Crazy. That's a really old lure right there, people. Alright, so we got some rattle traps in there. Let's see. That's my stick bait. Crankbait, so it has to go in there. This is a sinking, it has to go in there. These are all top water, wind knockers, they go in there. This is the top water. This is the top water, it's a buzz bait though. Oh, where are you going, Zepco? Starting to storm here. Yes, ma'am, she does. She actually outfishes me most of the time. This is the top water. She goes. This one's going here. All right, we are getting somewhere now. Yeah, because this is all top water stuff. These right here are actually getting soaked. This one should be in the drum box. This right here goes about like, yeah, these two can be retired. These are so old. Mahi mahi, never fished for mahi mahi. How do you say your name? Elio Rodriguez. Elio. I have a frog addiction. I love frogs. I love frog legs. It's going to be some sunfish, catfish, maybe a bass. We're going to be on a different river. We're going to be on the Ochlotney River on the other side of town where my friend Z
His real name is Xavier, but we call him Z because Xavier is really hard to say. So I'm going to be over there on his boat. We're going to be on the river. It's deep in some spots, shallow in some spots. He said we have to get out and walk and pull the boat a little bit. So tomorrow is going to be a really, really cool day. I'm really excited for tomorrow. I really am. All right. So what we're going to do is put these right there. Like that, like that, like that. This is regular. One hook. Put them old on the trash. Giant one hook. Wide gap. Man, y'all hear that rain? It's raining like a motherfucker. Okay, this is a weighted hook. There's banana. Quite a few of those comes up. There's a wide gap too long. I appreciate everybody for stopping in. The frogs. Frogs do pretty good. Frogs are mainly for springtime fishing. This time of year, they're chasing bait. So bait means you would use something like a fluke or, one of these, a lure of some kind, like this, maybe like that. But yes, ma'am, right now, this time of year, they are chasing bait fish. So that's kind of what we target this time of year. Okay, so here's your live gap hooks. I'm gonna put them in there. And the bobby soft go right there. And that's trash. All that goes over there. These need to be right here. There's another hook. Put it in there. I'm not forgetting anything. All right. We are getting close. Now we got to organize our soft plastics. This is my fluke bag. The blue one is my fluke bag. Make sure all these are closed. Hey, somebody let Zoom know. Let Zoom know, you know, I'm their biggest fan. Like, for real. If I counted out how many bags of Zoom bait I have, I use these kind of bags so I can put a few packs of soft bait in them to go in the tackle box in the back, and then it makes it easy to get to. Like this one, I'm gonna know it's flukes and lizards. This one, I'm gonna know it's all dark bait. Let's see here. We got our Cincos. We got some bass colored lizards. What is this? This is just cotton candy. See, and every so often after you're done fishing, you know, you got to go back through and make sure all your bags are closed, because it just, you know, just wasting. All right, I think we're going to bring these lizards here. Pumpkin chartreuse might be good. Yeah, see what I'm saying? I mean, look at all the zoom, man. This right here is watermelon seed lizard. This dude right here, that's a watermelon seed lizard right there. This guy right here will catch you a fish just about in a mud puddle. But I'm gonna bring boom, boom, boom. And boom. For lizards, this is all I'm gonna bring for lizards right here. Now, our lizards, I'm gonna slip them in somewhere else, because I don't want them to be confused with anything else. Alright, for dark bait, we're going to bring these black creature baits, June bug, we're going to bring a black trick worm. Oh, I got to bring these too. Well, no, because no, I'm not really. Oh, there's some more flukes. This cool June bug lizard. Try to go with us. June bugs, trick worm. Wait a minute. Oh, these are speed worm, bobtail. Some more watermelon seed lizards. We don't need one. I don't think we need that creature bait. Alright, I think that'll be enough dark plastics for tomorrow. You see, it keeps everything nice and tidy. Look, you can roll this dude up like that. And see, these things are actually made for like kayaking and stuff. For hunting, like this is a Yukon outfitter, but look, man, it's like a little handle, and if you have anywhere on your kayak or your boat, you can just take these things and click them right around, you know what I mean, and it just kind of holds it up and out of the way. Same thing with this one, and then whenever I know what bait I need, bam, it's right there. Oh, I need a fluke. Flukes are in this one. June bug stuff is in this one. I need one more from the lizards, but I don't think I have another one. I think I have to look around. But see, like I said, once again, then you just fold it up. Bam. Look at that. And you could even take both of these like this. See, now your baits are attached together. Now you can click them on whatever you want. They stay hidden. They stay out of the way. Even if you're wearing a backpack, like like I've got a backpack. I got a backpack I go fishing with. I throw it on my back like this here. Bam. Well, these little fishing bags, you know what I mean? You don't want to have to go in your backpack a lot. You just take this little fishing bag. See, then if you had your backpack on, see, then if you got your backpack on, your bait bag is right here. It slides up and down. You can just unclip it, get in there, get you a new bait, and when you're done, you just clip it right back on the bag, and it just kind of falls. It just kind of falls right there, and then you can, you got full control of your hands to fish. I hope this little hack helps y'all out, because, like I said, this is you can buy these bags on Amazon. They come in packs, man. They have a little stiff band in there. It just kind of rolls up. Like, you could have literally attached this to your arm, but I know you wouldn't do that. But yeah, everybody's got to have a fishing backpack, Everybody's got to have them a good old fishing backpack. But that's how I keep my baits safe, easy to get to. And like in a minute, I'll show you on my tackle bag, there's a spot in the back with a zipper, and it's where you can stuff stuff in there. These bags slip right down in there, boom, boom. So then when you're out there on the boat and you need it, you just slip it right out. Here, I'll show you. See, like right here, you got this little spot in the back of your bag. After you wrap your plastics in there, they just fit right down in there perfect. Just like that. Now they're in your bag. They're nice and neat. They're color coded. You know what I mean? Super easy. Super easy. Like that's probably one of my best hacks that I've ever come up with. I don't know what kind of line y'all like to use, but I am a Power Pro. Power Pro is the only line. This is 30. I use it for my open face reels. 30-pound test, but it's only got an 8-pound diameter. I really like how this stuff is because it's really thin, and that's braid right there. So that braid ain't gonna go nowhere. I keep my line with me. I don't know if other people keep their line with them, but I make sure my leader line and my main line is with me at all times. I got a 14-pound trilene with a little bit of green for that super clear water. And then I've been trying out this Bass Pro Shops Excel 15-pound fluorocarbon. The difference is it's a monofilament. This floats. So if you're tying on a floating bait, you want monofilament, so it'll help it float. If you're tying on a soft plastic, you want a fluorocarbon. It's going to sink. It'll help it sink for like your flukes, rubber worms, creature baits, brush hogs, stuff like that. So I always make sure to keep that on me. Sorry about that, guys. I had to tend to the. How's everybody doing? Appreciate y'all for stopping in. We are getting rigged up for an awesome fishing trip tomorrow with Xavier, my buddy Z. All right, so now for the panfish tomorrow, sunfish, we're gonna be fishing with that bad dude right there. We're gonna be fishing with that dude right there. We got a little beetle spin we're gonna fish with. We're gonna try to catch some sunfish, try to catch, bluegill. And it's on a micro Zebco 33. Yep, it's just on that little micro Zebco 33 right there. And that's what we're going to be using tomorrow for the panfish. And then this little guy, we're about to rig it up with a little crawfish on there. Appreciate everybody for stopping in. If y'all would double tap that screen. We are rigging up, getting ready for a trip tomorrow. Now, what y'all think about that guy right there? A little crawfish lure. I think that thing right there might get us a little brim. I'll tell you, them hooks are brand new and sharp. Woo. I mean, super brand new. How's everybody doing today? Hope y'all are having a wonderful Saturday. I know I am. I'm getting rigged up. Fixing to get ready to go fishing tomorrow with my buddy. Yeah. What y'all think about that dude? Bam, bam. And this is probably the oldest reeling rod that I have. This is a Shakespeare, and it's on a Shakespeare pole. It is a little bitty 5 to 5.1 gear ratio. It's just a little bitty ultralight reel. This is my favorite sunfish, panfish, any kind of little fish. This is my favorite rig to throw right here. Like, it's old, but this thing will get some work done. Miss Karen, you know this pole right here. This is the one we was catching all them brim on and the catfish on. This is that little cardinal. We're gonna leave him. We're gonna leave him rigged up for bottom fishing for brim and stuff. Got a little small hook on it. But yeah, that's pretty much that right there. I need to go get my tape over here. I like using this little waterproof tape. This is actually medical tape, but man, I'm gonna tell you what, you can't get this wet. Look how easy it tears. See that? When you buy a brand new reel, this is what I put around the spool of the reel to help the braid from slipping. It's just medical tape, you know. But what it's also good for is to take and tape your line off with it. Like that. Keeps your line from going everywhere. See that? See how the line just, and they try to give you little things that click to it on some of them. Like this one has a clicker in the back, but this one did not. This is the original tape they gave you, and it quits working, so I put some of that on there. But you always keep this with your bass kit. Always. All right, so I only have a little bit more cleaning to do. That's two on that side. Nothing over here but some gloves. That must have been from winter time. Actually, let's just leave them in there. I don't want to take them out. All right, so our Power Pro goes in there. Our leader line goes in there. We got our garlic enhancers right here. We got different colors. We got blue, yellow, orange, and red. These are the Dip and Glow garlic scent. You can smell it, boy. I get the different colors because depending on what bait I'm using, I can color a little bit. You know, like example, I grab the right color. See how there's orange on there? You can take a little bit of this garlic and rub it right on the bottom like that right there. And then when this is twitching through the water, they're going to hammer it because it's going to smell good. My father-in-law hooked me up and gave me all this. But those go right in there. We're going to replace at least one treble hook, I think, on that guy. Let's see how close to the same size this is. It might be too big. Too big. That's way too big. Still good and sharp, though. Still good and sharp, though. Oh. Well, my wife is at the nail salon, and she will be on her way home soon. All about them needle knives. But you know what? If I put a new hook on there, I could put this little tassel on there. That ain't gonna be the same. That ain't gonna be the same. Appreciate everybody for sticking in here. Hey, Chaos Man, how's it going, buddy? Yeah, thank you, man. I actually didn't catch that. My dad caught that. keep that hung up there to make me want that big boy, you know? Because, yeah, that's a nice one. Now, I did catch my personal best, 8.26 pounds, less than a month ago, probably about 3 weeks ago. I think we should take those tomorrow with us. Tomorrow we are going on the Oclotney River. We're going to try to get some brim, some sunfish, you know, some catfish, some bass. Today we're just basically doing some rigging up, and I'm trying to make sure all of my baits are closed. You know, when you go fishing. Wow, that's almost your state record. Oh, wow. Yeah, if you go look back on my channel, there's a video of it, bro. A couple of them. You can take a look at it. It's the biggest one I've ever caught. I've caught a couple 5s, 5.5. But that 8.26, what a fight. What a fight. That's what you call a worm right there. That's a 10-inch worm right there. Only a monster bass will get that worm right there. I think we're going to bring those tomorrow. I appreciate everybody for coming in, man. Sure means a lot. Everybody's watching videos with me and stuff. Right now, we're just kind of trying to do some cleaning. Getting a little cleaned up, trading out my bait bag right here, throwing trash away. Did y'all do pretty good today, man? Y'all wind up catching a bunch? Man, I really should buy stock in Zoom. Man, I have too many Zoom baits. Like, y'all see how many of these red bags I'm pulling out of here? Look at this. Boom. Boom. Oops, trash. Trash. Some little crawfish. Those need to go on my creature bait. Yeah, Florida produces some really big bass. Those need to go on my creature baits too. And a pack of these should just stay in there. Like, seriously. What a mess. What a mess. I got lures falling out of the wazoo. Oh, there's that big worm set up. And that's not even big enough. Yeah, this thing, it's held my bait for a long time. I have thrown this thing in and out of the boat. I don't know how many times. But you know what it's going to be now? It's going to be a trash can now. It's going to be my trash can. Oh yeah. Feeling like I did something now, boy. What kind of bait you need? Huh? Call me bait man. All right. We are good and rigged up, I think. I appreciate all you guys for coming in. Oop, Mr. Crankbait. Oh, there they are. All right, guys. I appreciate everybody that's stuck around and watched. We're pretty much done. I'm putting a few more things up now. We're going to get ready to go fishing in the morning. Thanks to everybody who come in. Hey, Chaos, I'm going to make you a moderator if you don't mind. If you don't mind, I made you a moderator. Wife just got home from the nail salon. Hey, baby. We just been sitting here playing on the videos, arranging stuff.
Hi, YouTube.
Let's see them nails, girl. Show them nails. What the camera seeing? Oh yeah. You know how them women are. They like them nails done.
Easy, slick.
She paid for them herself though. Oh, he probably found something that Daddy left on the floor. I'm pretty sure some trash fell out of Daddy's project. But yeah, I appreciate all you guys sticking around. Miss Karen, you still in here? I sure appreciate everything. $27 people in here, man. Hey, y'all double tap that screen for me. Let me get some of them likes. It'll help a brother out a lot. Y'all try to double tap that screen.
When was the last time you took him out?
It's once it started raining. Like
What
it's
time
been
did it start raining here?
45 minutes. Probably not a super long time.
So you got the hamburger meat all out on camera.
Right. All right, we're out of here for now. We've gotten everything all rigged up and everything cleaned up, and also I appreciate y'all for hanging out. And we will see y'all in the next one. See you in the morning. We're gonna be going live in the morning around daylight until the phone dies. You're gonna get to see all the fish we catch. So you guys please tune in the morning, man. Bullfrog's fishing. Thank y'all.